Welcome back, everybody, to the Random and Random channel. Today, we're going to try something a little different. This is going to be the first ever um, cast. We're casting out today. So, this is going to be the first ever voice cast from yours truly, The Boys. And I'm sitting here with
Wally.
Wally.
Wally Lander.
Wally Lander. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Wally Lander. Glad to be here today with my main. Known each other for a long time, and let's get it.
Yeah. So basically, that's pretty much in a nutshell. That's Wally Wallander there. So basically, we're just experimenting. We're trying this out, see how it goes. Based off of the attention span of people and things like that, and see where it goes. So this is the first
Fuck yeah!
voice cast.
I like the studio.
Right?
Big ass
Yeah.
studio.
Yeah. We're sitting here in the quote unquote studio. It is what it is.
This
It's
studio is
good.
bomb, dude. I like it. Like we got a lot of good equipment. $1 million podcast studio right here.
Well, $1 million, tomato. We got a good state of the art system here that he's definitely proud of. I'm proud of it myself. It was pretty hefty at the time.
Tumultuous.
Tumultuous. It was a hefty price at the time, but now that I have it,
Tumultuous.
it is what it is, right?
Yep.
Okay, so basically here we are, and so tell me, Wally, what are your thoughts on?
Well, let's
Oh,
first let's
all
bring
right.
it back to the. We're supposed to have a third person here, Mr. Mike
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
Gante
Yeah,
Gallo,
yeah,
Mike Gallo,
yeah. We were supposed to have Mike
and
here.
he decided to do what?
He flaked, right?
Flaked, flaked,
Right?
flaked.
Yeah. He agreed to be here for this
Should we bet
special.
on that? I betted on it yesterday. I was like, I
Hey,
said he was not gonna.
what you know what I said?
What
I
did
said, you know what? He's
you-
not. He's too faded. He was a little. They were getting a little tipsy. Not me specifically, but they were getting tipsy, and he might have agreed to some terms and things that he wasn't. He might not have been fully aware of. May or may not have been. Right?
No, no, he flaked.
No, he flaked. Totally flaked. Yeah.
If he hears this, Mike, um, this is all your fault.
Yeah, it's all your fault. All
All
that's
your fault.
happening in this studio with with some state of the art equipment. Right, right,
You
exactly.
flaked us. We came prepared. We got everything set up.
Yup.
And
We
then and then we even picked our topics, and I said he was
right.
not gonna pick. What was he talking about? He wanted to talk. He saw a ghost, right? I want to really,
No, well, no. Here's the thing. We
I
we
really
set
wanted, I
out.
really wanted him to have that ghost story like on air because that
Right.
that story was crazy,
Yeah,
right?
but Mike, Mike, he's not one to flake. But it's funny how like he was like, oh, I didn't know you were gonna do it this day, and I thought it was gonna be that day, and I was like, no, man, you said you were gonna be here for it, regardless of
Regardless,
any day. He said he was gonna be here, right?
true.
It could have been next year in December, going into 2023, and the whole point is that he agreed to be here, and he totally flaked on us, right?
I 100% agree
Right, but I'm
with
not.
everything you just said.
Are you mad? I'm not mad.
I am 100% mad. Not only am I mad, I want to flay him. I want to flay him. That's what I want to do.
Like I'm not even mad, bro. But Wallander right here is he's so angry.
I am.
He's angry at the
I'm
whole
very
fact
angry.
that our other guy that was supposed to
I
be
think
here
I'm
with
gonna like delete him from my phone. Like
oh, yeah,
what
like
is it? Like
that,
excommunicata.
huh? Excommunicado, huh? That bad, huh? Excommunicado.
That's
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna excommunicado him from like all my existence, my social media, my phone. As a matter of fact, next time he's over here telling me I don't want to be in the studio.
Wow, Wally, I didn't know you were so
That's how
upset
strong
about
I
that.
am about this.
No, you're definitely upset about
I'm
it.
very
Like
upset.
very upset about
Very
Mr.
upset.
Flaky.
Yep.
Flakety flake. Anyways, that's neither here nor there. We wish Mike the best. We hope you're doing well. Stay safe out there in your endeavor. It is a shame that you couldn't be here with us.
Mike's the man. We love you, Mike.
Yeah, we love you, Mike. Don't even worry about Wallander and his feelings of deleting your entire profile from his phone.
I was. It's not even a profile. I was trying to delete him from this earth. Maybe I don't know. That was too much.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a whole lot of.
Yeah, I overextended.
Yeah, no. Well, at least you're man enough to admit that. But anyways, we love you, Mike. We hope you're doing well. Stay safe out there. We'll see you again. Um, Probably later on. I don't know. Anyways, so back to the topics of discussion for this voice cast. I'm thinking like, okay, what are your thoughts, Wallander, on females and the female anatomy? Come on,
What
man.
do you mean on female? That's just,
Adult time is adult time. Come on.
what do you mean like female anatomy?
Well, what are your thoughts on women and sexuality? Like, what are your
Oh,
thoughts?
I think they're cool. I guess.
Okay, you think they're cool, and what else, man? Like, come on, let's get into it, man.
That's just a broad question.
Dude,
like
we're
that.
supposed to be
Yeah.
digging here, and you're just like getting the pebbles from the ground, and just throwing them. Like, it's cool. Next topic. No, 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 no.
Oh, my
What
God.
are your thoughts on the female and how she thinks?
How
Put it
women
that
think? How women think?
Right.
Well, from my experience, which is zero, I don't know. Basically,
Okay.
what do
Okay.
you think?
Well, you're saying that you don't know.
I don't know nothing about women's. I
Thought-
can't get thought
like-
processes.
Like, have you ever had a girlfriend?
Yeah.
So, let's say this. You've been with your girl. This is hypothetical. You've been with your
Hypothetical.
girlfriend. You've had some heavy or non-heavy discussions, some civilized debates.
Pillow talks.
No, not pillow talk.
Oh, okay.
No, like a civilized discussion or a civilized debate regarding an issue that you might have had, and that's outside of pillow talk, outside of the bedroom, things like that. Like, let's say she agreed to pick you up at a certain time
Mhm.
and day, and she didn't arrive at that time,
Okay.
and you were left out in the cold or whatever,
Okay.
you know,
Yep.
and it was raining, and you had no umbrella, and the rain was coming down. Then it
Goodness.
decided to hail, and then
Goodness
as you
gracious.
decided to take a walk, and then you were struck by lightning, right? All that good jazz, which is
Yeah.
not good, but all that stuff,
Yeah.
right? And then she finally shows up.
Yeah. Continue. Oh.
What
man.
would your discussion be?
You trifling fucking hoe.
It is what it is, right? No,
Damn.
I mean,
Wait. What you described is like a series of depressing events. Like, god damn it. You in the
well,
rain.
I mean, I'm sure you'd feel that way if she was late to pick you up.
Yeah.
You'd feel like lightning struck you down, right?
Yeah.
And what would be your thoughts on how to go about that discussion?
And we were going out.
Yeah, and you're dating. Obviously,
Oh.
you said you've had a girlfriend before, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
It depends how much we were. My finances is tied with her, so you know what I mean. It'd be like what. Because at
Wallander,
that point, like I had to break up with this person. 'Cause
Wallander,
this person seems,
answer the fucking
this
question.
person seems toxic, Baron. There's a toxic person. I'm trying to like get rid of her, maybe. Is that
Like
what we-
after that, you'd get rid of her. You'd have no discussion on why she was late to pick you up,
No, I just dump her.
just to try and understand
There's
her
no-
perspective and point of view.
You were saying I'm in the rain. For how long am I in the rain?
Well,
Hypothetically
you were in the
speaking.
rain and you got struck down by lightning over and over and over again for like 2 hours. For like 2 hours.
Yeah.
We're
yeah.
hoping you're alive at this point.
Well, I'll get it right first because I'm in the rain.
Right,
Get out of
exactly,
it.
Right.
I was something to safe. I'm dumping. It's dumping season.
Straight up for 2 hours, bro?
Yeah, dude.
You're not gonna sit there and have a conversation
Hell
and find
no.
out as to why. Okay, so this
Hell
is
no, it's hot girl summer out there, bro.
bro. So how long have you been dating then? Hypothetically, let's say. Okay, let's.
Oh, are we talking like years? Oh
Mm.
man, damn, that's different.
Oh, longer
That's
than
almost
6
like
months.
married. Longer than 6 months?
Yeah.
Damn. Well, I gotta ask like why the lies, you know?
Yeah.
Figure out why the person lying. Is it habitual lying? Is it? I don't know. That's difficult because if you're with someone for 5 years, that means like you're emotionally tied with them. You are like financially tied with them.
Right, but all I'm saying is that like you wouldn't want to find out why she was late to pick you up for 2 hours. You're being struck down by lightning over and over again. Metaphorically speaking, hypothetically speaking. Come on.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I asked. Maybe her car broke down.
Okay, but so you're saying you'd be upset about it?
I'm definitely upset.
Okay, so you would have a conversation with her.
Were you upset? Would you be upset?
I would be not like ultimately upset,
Yeah.
but yeah, a whole lot of wonder would be going through my mind. Like I would want to question Like, why are you late? Do you have gas in your car? Did you fart in the car and you had to get out of the car because of the smell and that was why you were late? Like, all these stuff would happen in my brain to find out as to why.
Permeate, yeah.
And then to experience the answers and go over the answers. Like, she could say anything
Correct.
regarding, she farted in the car one too many times and had to get out and pull over because it smelled bad, right? Right?
Yeah.
Right. Like, she thought the car turned into a trash compactor or whatever,
Yeah.
right? So,
It seems like you were more logical with this. With me, it's like I'm just dumping you. You
straight
like,
up,
I like it. It's over.
yeah, like there's no
Bye.
question about it. And you're
But
like,
you,
oh,
but, but
you don't
usually,
want to you don't want to cook me breakfast. It's over. Like, oh, you don't
I
want,
I go from 0 to 100 real
right?
quick.
It's like, oh, you want me to take a shower every day? It's
No,
over. It's
yeah,
over.
it's
Like, it's crazy talk, right?
but you're going like psychological. You're trying to like figure out like
Yes,
the root of the problem.
exactly.
Hmm.
To avoid it next time. Because if you
Okay,
don't, like for me, like if I don't try and figure out at least the root of the problem, I already know for a fact it's probably going to happen more than one time. It's
correct,
probably going to happen again,
correct.
right?
Yeah,
So based off of that analogy and that hypothetical storyline, you wouldn't want to try and find out what she might have been thinking at that moment to cause you to get upset,
yeah,
right?
yeah. My question is like, has someone burnt you like this before or something? Like, cause this has never happened to me. I don't think. Usually when I like break up with someone is because of like we just go tired of each other. You know,
And what do you mean by that? Growing tired
like
of
we're
each other?
bored. We just go
Bored?
bored of each other. It's like over. You know what I mean? It's never a situation where like, cause I don't never put myself out there like that. It's like you know,
Right.
but with the way you're describing it, seems like it's
Commitment.
yeah,
Like it's all about commitment and trying to stay together. Um, trying to grow a future together, live a life forever together.
true.
Right? Like if you're gonna be committed to someone for longer than 6 months,
Yep.
isn't it safe to say you have some sort of feeling towards this person other than just
Yeah.
waking up one day and saying it's over?
Correct. Like, what's the situation with you? Like, someone has, because you were talking about the analogy of someone setting like you're in the rain and you know what I mean. Like, picture where was like a has there been a situation where someone like, oh, I'm gonna do this and that. We're gonna meet up, and like, and they didn't show up. Like, you had a plan with someone like that, or they.
No, nothing like that. That was just hypothetical.
Oh, okay.
Like I've had a situation before where like I was talking with my ex fiance. We had a discussion in our car. We were driving back home, and I got so upset that I pulled over, man. I
Damn.
pulled over and I told her to
In the
get
middle of the
out
highway.
in the middle of the road.
Oh
I pulled over to the shoulder and I told her to get out of the car.
shit. What did she say?
Well, at first she didn't want to, but then she did.
Uh,
She was like, "Fuck you, motherfucker! You think you're slick coming through?" No, she didn't say all that. No,
yeah.
she didn't say all that. It was more of like I don't know, a heated discussion that
Yeah.
went further than it should have. And I had turned around to pick her up. I didn't go far.
Yeah.
I went like maybe like 100 yards,
Correct.
like an acre, and then I turned around to pick her up. But I'm just saying, like, wouldn't you, based off of that, for me, like, I always want to find out what a woman is thinking without trying to do some type of thing outside of that where I'm not physically going to ask.
Correct.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
And people do that. People will do that. People go and they talk to their friends about it instead of going to the source. I'm more of like going to the source with it.
Yeah.
So based off of that, yeah, I would do that just to find out what they're thinking, just so I can get an understanding based off of commitment of that. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna sit there and just be like, oh well, she picked me up late and never bring it up. Just store it back there
Yeah.
and then wait for like a moment where you're arguing to bring it up
Yeah.
to cause more friction
Yeah.
when there doesn't need to be. So that's me though. That's me. So you're saying that for you, you haven't had that experience where you would be physically attached to a female to where you would want to find out the thought process of her.
No, it's not that. It's just like
Well, that's what you're telling me.
no, I was just saying like I don't think I've committed that strongly into another person
Right.
that I would invest that much time and mental what is it called, mental property. When they say like don't let someone live in your head for free, rent free. What's that called? Don't let someone live in your head for rent free.
Don't let someone rent space.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So I just never like. I don't think I ever like got to that point. You know.
Right, right, right. I understand that. I completely get that. But what are your okay? So now I understand your notion on it. Like you're not going to be fully committed to the opposite sex or same sex, whatever. I don't know your sexuality. And that's fine. You know,
What?
well, I'm just saying.
No.
Like I mean, like okay. Here's the thing.
You
No,
just that was a jab.
no, it
What?
wasn't, bro. No,
Yeah,
here.
you know what? I'm non-binary. I what does it say? I see myself as a chair.
A chair.
Yep. What is a non-binary? You know all the binaries?
I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about.
It's like
Are you talking about like chapters in a book?
no. It's now they're doing something like it's not like you're not considering like a boy or a girl. They're saying that they're
Oh,
doing
you're talking
like
about like gender.
yeah, gender. They're doing it's called binaries. So they're saying like I don't associate myself as being male or female.
Hmm.
So I'm like binary.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I consider myself binary. I consider myself as a chair.
So you think you're hermaphrodite? Is that what you're
No,
saying?
I'm like a chair. Like
You think you have a dick and a vagina? Is that what's happening?
no, I'm
Okay.
literally a chair. I consider myself as a chair.
I'm messing around, dude. Adult time is adult time,
But
right?
I saw that jab though. I got
That was not a
it was
jab.
a
It wasn't
jab.
a
I'm not a hemp.
jab. Come on.
I got you.
Yeah. All right. It was a jab then. Whatever. Tomato, tomato. If that's how you feel, that's how
Tomato,
you feel.
tomato.
Whatever.
I'll get you back. Don't worry.
Okay. All right. All right. So we're playing tag now, is it?
Yeah.
I'm messing around. So, anyways, um, so based off of that, you're saying that you have to be fully committed to even go that route. If you're not fully committed,
What's the point?
there's no point in
There's
it
no point.
because you're
Because dude, at this
binary.
point in life, like it's,
Whatever that.
I feel like at this point in life, people are just trying to have fun.
Right.
Yeah, you know what I mean. It's not like
Like the younger generation,
yeah,
of course. Yeah.
it's if you're really gonna like consider being with someone, you have to. There's so much economic stuff that goes with it. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like it's you're inviting someone to like basically share bank account. Like next time, think about it. This like you consider sharing your bank account with someone
Yeah.
right away. Just like
Longer than
if you meet a
after.
girl, be like, oh, let's share our bank accounts.
Well, if it's like after 6 months, it would be a consideration.
6 months. It takes you just only 6 months to share your bank account with them.
Think about it. 6 months is a long time to 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 clarify things in a relationship. It really is a long time.
So
Like
6 months is your benchmark
6 months to a year.
to a year.
If you're gonna stay
How long to move in with you? Like a year?
a year tops. But that's just based off of like my personal experience.
Oh, okay.
Like I've had girlfriends. I've had ex fiance. I've had an ex. I had a wife. I'm divorced.
Yeah.
Right. I have a daughter.
Yeah.
Right. So based off of my experiences on that, on living together and things like that, if I'm gonna stay with a female, as in a relationship like boyfriend girlfriend, husband wife things like or boyfriend girlfriend first.
Yeah.
If I'm gonna stay with her longer than let's say 6 months to a year,
Yeah.
you cannot deny the fact that those cards are definitely on the table at that point.
Okay.
You really can't deny that, right?
Yeah. I guess.
And I'm not trying to say like I'm the good guy and you're the bad guy, or you're the good guy and I'm the bad
No,
guy.
like everyone just have their different benchmarks.
Exactly.
Everyone has a different benchmarks.
Right.
Yeah.
Like what would be your benchmark then?
My benchmark is never.
Never, like for real, you're like never, bro. So there's no pillow talking. It's just you and the pillow, right? The
Yeah.
pillow talk. You're just like,
Yeah.
what's up, pillow?
What's up, pillow?
Oh yeah, do I gotta get a new one? I don't even know. You better say fluffy.
Yeah.
Right though, like,
exactly.
dude, that's I don't know, man. That's
It is everyone has their own benchmark.
Mr. Binary over here has.
I'm a binary.
Not only
chair.
does does he not have a benchmark, he's just like
You can literally do that now. You know that, right? Everyone is like saying they can be whatever they want.
Yeah,
You see that video of that chick, that dude that turned himself into a Korean?
a chick turned herself
No,
into.
he turned himself into a Korean. He said like I don't see myself white anymore. I see myself as Korean. You haven't seen
How
that
old
video?
is he?
I don't know.
Is he 12?
No, some white dude, and he said and he posted it on, I think, on Instagram, whatever. He goes, finally I did it, and he says I'm finally Korean, and he got like a surgery, everything, dude.
Does he speak the language and everything?
No,
Like,
he sounds white. That's the funny
I've
part.
never even seen
You know
that,
what my
dude.
question is? Like, why did he choose Korean though? He could have chosen.
Right, exactly right. It's a stereotype. I'm being a stereotypical
Correct.
nerd here, right? This is fun and games though, right?
All right.
This is the voice cast. This is fun. I think this is good. To get this out and to present it the way it should have been presented a long time ago. For me, from my understanding, to ease the minds of people.
Yep.
And not just like
Who's people?
whoever's going to be listening
Question.
to
Question.
this.
Do people minds deserve to be like ease?
Relaxed or
Yeah,
calmed.
like ease. At this
Well,
point, like
based off situations, I guess.
I feel like at this point is like humanity just like
Well, yeah, dude. Let's say,
like all right. Question. Like your mission in life to ease humanity's mind. That's how many humans are there in the world?
like that's not even my mission, but I understand like how
That is like that
people
is a
do that, dude.
that is a ridiculous task to like put on yourself. Like I want to ease humanity's mind.
You're right, like
Like that's
totally.
like
Like how, like I understand what you're saying.
I
Like
wanna
how is that physically?
no, it's like
It's a lot of emotion.
untainable. I
That's
don't
what that
know.
is. A lot of emotion.
Correct.
That's what that is. You're bound to get angry more often than not, trying to do stuff like that.
Yeah.
Trying to alleviate the mind of the world.
But why put on that? Like why try to eat? Like I'm not trying to ease humanity's mind. Like that's your mission in life.
What about struggle?
Struggle. Nah, I don't know. Not even that.
Not even struggle.
Nope.
Like you wouldn't try to do something about like homelessness and how it's on a rise now more than ever. Like you wouldn't try to do something about that.
No, because I don't understand it. I only try to figure. I only try to like do things that I understand. Like that is beyond my comprehension. Like how to solve homelessness. I don't know how to do that. I don't even know where to start to do that. People just say they want to solve things like, but then like you know what I can solve right now? I can solve how to get rid of. There's a rat in my house. I'm trying to figure out how to get rid of it.
Yeah, exactly right.
Like you know what I mean? That I
Yeah.
can do.
How am I
Like
gonna get rid of that fucking rodent?
there's a rodent.
That bat
Yeah,
flying around. How am I?
that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like when someone says like, "Oh, I'm trying to figure out like humanity's sorrow," like what? Like I don't even know where to start. Like I'm trying to figure out things that are like 5 steps ahead of me.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Go ahead and tell him, Edgar Allan Poe.
Yeah.
Tell him, Picasso. Draw it out for them, Picasso. No, okay.
You know what I mean? So like when someone makes like some grandeur, what's it called? Illusions of grandeur, like solving humanity's like I can't even solve my own problems sometimes. Like why would I solve humanity? You know how that's crazy. What's that? You know that thing about that Greek thing where that dude with the atlas, he has that the world on his and he climbs up the hill.
The who? What?
There's a Greek mythology of I forgot what the name was, but he has this globe on his back of his head, and he goes up the hill. Every time he goes halfway, the gods decided, oh, as soon as you get to the top, you go down again.
Oh yeah. No, I know.
You know that?
I know
Yeah.
the analogy. It's in Greek mythology.
Correct.
I think it's Hades, right? Not
I
the
don't
god
know.
Hades, but you're in
Yeah,
Hades.
yeah.
Like you see, like for example, like you're hungry, right? So the god of Hades, the god of hell, will present food on the floor, but every time you go to reach for it, it sinks in the ground.
Correct.
And then when you don't reach for it, it comes back up, and then you're like, oh, and it sinks.
Yeah.
Kind of similar, like where he's pushing the rock
Correct.
up a hill, and right when he's about to get to the top of the hill,
Yep.
something happens. Manipulation happens. The rock falls, and he's got to start all over again.
Correct.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, but I know it's in Greek mythology. But do you think that pertains to how women can be in regards to like you think you have a resolution with your significant other, and then something happens where you have to start all over again.
Mm, I don't know about. I don't know how I can tie it to that, but like maybe yeah, probably yeah,
Probably, right?
yeah,
I mean, you never know. You never know.
yeah.
And, that goes with solving humanity's issue of the pursuit of happiness. Because we can pursue and pursue and pursue, but if we don't do our part to its entirety, I believe that it's never going to happen. So we have to do our part to make that happen.
That is true. It's like a black abyss.
Yeah.
The more you fill that hole, you fill it, you fill it, you fill it, you fill it, and it's still empty until
Yeah.
you realize you got to change your paradigm. You got to change your thinking, your way you're thinking, and you got to say, oh, this is not working. You know, what's that quote that says like insanity? Is that quote about insanity? Like fuck.
Oh, the insane person doesn't know they're insane.
Yeah,
Like a crazy person doesn't think they're crazy.
yeah. It's like it's the same thing. And you got to change your paradigm. You got to change the way you're
Yeah.
thinking, and that's hard. You know,
Yeah, definitely.
very difficult.
True, true. So based off of all of that, what would you say if like somebody came around and they were like on the verge of solving humanity's problem
I tell them they're full of shit,
and then they pass away?
and they
You would
pass
still
and they
you
pass
still tell them
away.
they're full of shit? You still tell them
I'm like, damn, they might be right if they passed away for their cause.
right.
Dude, if someone dies for their cause, you gotta kind of listen to them.
Yeah, but we don't even know if it's for their
Dude,
cause.
if
Like, they
someone-
just like
if
went
someone-
home and ate a burrito and choked on it. I mean, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, I got you.
it could be that, you know.
But if someone dies for their cause, dude, you gotta kind of believe it. Like martyrs, I always like, oh, that's
Yeah.
crazy. You know what I mean?
Right, right.
That's crazy.
So, do you think that, like, based off of that notion of trying to solve and coming up with like a solution, the person passes away? Do you think like their spirit will continue on, like their spirit continues on with that belief of right on the verge of solving humanity's problem?
I do.
You do?
I do. I'll. I'm gonna tie it in with this thing, right? Like, someone told me I was reading this book and it said like, certain animals when you eat them and they're about to be killed and they're stressed, and it said like you eating their stress, you eating their fear, it resonates within their like meat or whatever.
Yeah.
So you eating that, I think it's the same thing what you just said. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's even though you're not realizing it, you're still digesting it.
Like, for example, I got deer meat, right?
Correct.
Who's to say that deer didn't have the notion of protecting its family at all costs?
Yeah,
And then it dies, and then we eat that meat, and then we have that.
yeah,
We were
like,
saying,
yeah.
like we have that notion, like
Like-
protect at all costs.
yeah, like that stress of like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know how that's possible, but yeah, totally. Based off of that analogy, I mean, who's to say right or wrong in that? You know what I mean?
Correct. Like, you know what I mean?
But obviously, I was hungry.
I'm not a vegan. I eat meat.
And I
I'm
killed
just saying, like, you know.
or killed her. I was hungry.
Yeah, that deer
So
was
think about that, dear. Think about that one.
Right.
Because I'm sure you would do the same to me and then eat me and be like, should I kill a deer?
Right,
You become a cannibal deer. That's what happens. I'm just kidding.
Imagine that deer ate you and be like, "Did he pay his bills today?
Right, exactly
Did I
right.
just eat someone
The
who
deer,
didn't
yeah,
pay-
the deer's at home fucking watching
Did I just
TV,
eat someone who
watching-
didn't pay his bills?"
watching satellite. Is like, I need an extension.
Right. The deer goes, "Did I just eat someone that just got kicked out of their house?"
Right, yeah, like they're watching direct TV.
Like human stress.
yeah.
The deer version of human
The deer
stress.
version is like, I need an extension for this payment.
Right. I didn't pay my cox. Did I just eat someone who didn't pay cox?
Right, exactly. Yeah. Did I fill up my gas tank? Wait, I don't drive. Type of scenario.
Right.
So, anyways, based off of that, you think that their spirit would continue on, like
I think
making noises and trying to get their point across, like an intelligent haunt.
so. An intelligent. That's funny. Imagine that, like an intelligent.
Yeah.
Like an intelligent ghost.
Yeah.
Like he does like math problems on the wall.
Right,
Solve
yeah.
this.
Yeah.
X.
Could you
squared.
believe that? Yeah. He does this math equation
Yeah.
that equates out to letters and words, right? And then it says, "Get the fuck out."
Yeah. MC squared. Get the fuck out.
Yeah. X plus Y equals Z
That'd be a
divided by W equals get the fuck out. Like,
Right. I just don't understand like everyone like researching subjects is like haunting and ghosts and stuff, but like everyone that's getting
Well,
haunted,
what
like
are your
what?
thoughts on ghosts
I
and
don't believe in them.
why not?
I just never seen one.
You've never seen a ghost.
Never seen a ghost. Never had like a supernatural experience. Never had any of that stuff. To me, it's like stuff. I think people just make. I don't know. I don't know, man. Maybe I haven't gone to places like you know what I mean.
Hmm.
Because I used to work with a lady, and literally, and this lady was like, she wasn't. She was like straightforward. Like she has no reason to lie.
Right.
Basically, some people just meet. They have no reason to lie.
Like there's nothing. Like they feel like
They're not getting anything from it.
right.
It's just like there's no motivation behind it.
Like they gain more from being upfront.
Not even that. They're just like it's like
Yeah.
like there's no motive behind it. So she told me I was like what, and I was like man maybe I don't know. But in my experience, I don't believe in it.
Okay.
I believe what I can touch and see and smell.
Logic,
Yeah,
science.
not science because I'm a retard. No.
Well, based off of the science behind paranormal activity,
What's your experience? Have you seen any?
yeah,
Really?
I like not like full bodied apparitions, but like, well, you know what? Full bodied apparitions I have.
What is a full body apparition? Like I don't know what
A
that is.
manifestation of a person in the spirit form or ghost.
And they just appeared in front of you.
Yeah, not like in front of me, like, but like in my vicinity, like you could see, like, oh, what is that? Oh, and then it's gone. You know?
And you saw that, like,
Yeah, like legit. I used to go on paranormal investigations with my ex fiance. And I used to take a video camera, and I've actually recorded and taken photos of orbs. Uh, what I thought at the time was plasma, like a mist.
yeah,
Turned out to be, somebody was smoking marijuana, and they blew it out as I was taking photos, and like caught like the edge of the photo
yeah.
caught like a mist, and I was like, oh, it's a mist, it's a plasma, it's trying to manifest, and they were like, no, they were just smoking weed, and I'm like, oh, that's contamination.
That's probably why you guys saw ghosts. You smoking weed, bro.
I wasn't smoking though. That's the thing. Like I wasn't smoking the weed though. That's the thing. Like
Yeah.
I went in there 100% committed to the belief system of there being spirits and ghosts because I genuinely believe that. So I went in there with it and
You went in there with an open mind.
yeah, we got the orbs, we got full bodied apparitions, we got the marijuana smoke, which at the time I thought was plasma.
Yeah.
But it wasn't. It was marijuana, and I even told them I was like, "Why are you guys smoking weed? Don't smoke weed. It's a no-no. Like you're contaminating.
Smoking weed is a no-no to seeing ghosts.
Like well, you're contaminating the photos. I was more angry that I was wrong in what I thought it was
Yeah.
than what it actually was.
Question like, if you had, all right, maybe, all right, seeing is maybe different. Like, have you had a question where you can feel it? Like, you felt cold, tingling in your arms,
Full blown fear.
full blown fear.
Yeah, on a times 100.
Wow, like the back of your neck standing up.
Like fear where I become speechless and I can't move my body because
you
I'm
serious?
so terrified.
Are you serious?
As a heart attack, I'm serious. Yes.
Ah, that's crazy.
Yeah. Like I've been so scared one time, like
That
a
you
few
can't
times.
physically move.
I just stand there like, and I'm like quiet and I'm like listening, right? And I'm not saying anything. I'm just like,
Yeah, in a state of shock.
what is it? You know?
Yeah.
That's. I was terrified one time, and I just
I never
stood
had
there.
that feeling. That's crazy. If I had that, I would definitely believe it.
I was in an abandoned house.
Coming in.
And we go to this house. It's an abandoned house. It's
Correct.
a 2-story house. It's abandoned. The second floor is like a freaking maze. I'm telling you, like there's no lights, nothing. So we have our flashlights, everything. We're going, and we're upstairs, and we're walking around, exploring, doing EVPs, and taking photos and all that stuff, right?
Correct.
And I get lost. Like
Alright.
I legit get lost on the second floor. Everybody's gone. I'm trying to find my way back downstairs, right to the first floor.
Were you running downstairs or running?
I was walking slowly because
Right.
I was like, my concern was somebody was going to pop out and give me a jump scare, or somebody, like some homeless person was there and he was going to come out because I was alone. Like I was prepared to fight.
You were fight and flight.
Well,
Fight or flight?
there's nowhere to run. It's like a maze of
Fight or
that
flight.
place before it was torn down. I'm telling you, the second floor was like a maze, right?
Right.
So then, anyways, so then, anyways, I'm right there, right, and I'm walking around. I find the stairs to go downstairs to the first floor. I go downstairs to the first floor. There's nobody talking. There's no noise. It's pitch black. I'm like, where did everybody go? Right? So I stand there and I stood there and I'm speechless and I'm not moving. I'm trying to listen and I'm genuinely terrified.
At a scale of 1 to 10, what do you say? Like 5, 6, 7, 8?
Okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, 0 being the least terrified, 10 being like super terrified, like you're so scared, you're speechless, and you're like, you can't, like, you're not going to move because you want to hear what's going to happen.
Yeah.
I would say 10.
10?
Like, I was terrified. My body felt,
I don't believe you. 10?
it was intense. The
10 is
fear,
like death.
the fear level was intense. I'm telling you.
Like the hair in your back and neck was standing up?
I can't. The only way I could describe fear would be like if you ever watched a scary movie and you have like a jump scare,
Yeah.
but instead of jumping to react, you just sit there, but you feel.
Terrorized.
Yeah, that's how I was.
Like frozen in time.
Right.
I feel you.
Dude, it was so scary, right?
Gotcha.
And I was terrified. But since that investigation, and we did catch a lot of activity, since that, that house was torn down.
Torn down?
Yeah, they tore it down. The owners of that house tore it
Circa
down.
what? Circa what time? Circa.
This was like 2000. I want to say like 2009.
Damn.
Yeah, it was crazy, and the activity that we caught on film and photographed and EVPs, it was just undeniable proof that something happened there because the backstory alone,
I still don't believe it, man.
two
I
kids
still
died there.
Wait, what?
2 kids died in that house.
In that house?
Like they had like an outhouse or like a guest house.
Yeah.
The story goes that the people that lived there, their relatives were cooking methamphetamines. That's the story
Well,
in that
maybe
area.
it's not ghosts, maybe it's meth.
No, meth. They were cooking meth, and 2 kids went into the area where they were cooking the meth, and they were playing around.
Correct.
Something happened. It caused a fire
Wow.
and an explosion, and the 2 kids died.
All right.
And what's funny about it is because I was skeptical myself of the story,
Yeah.
but going there and then going into that little guest house portion that was burned down,
Correct.
you could see the burnt wood and everything to kind of like have that story hold a little bit of weight. May or may not be true. You can't deny the fact that that house, the guest house, was burned down.
Correct.
You know, to coincide with what they were talking about, how like somebody was cooking meth there, and 2 kids went to go play around in there, and it exploded and caused a fire, and they died.
That's very sad and that's crazy.
It's crazy, right? And it's sad, but the fear level is what I'm talking about is just on a different level.
Correct.
And you know,
Yo, Mike just called me.
oh yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah, let's get Mike on this. Hey! What up,
What
Mike?
up, what up?
Oh! What's up,
Mike
guys?
is here.
Oh my
Mike is here
God.
in this
Oh God.
this
Oh
state of
my
the art
God.
studio
Yo.
that we have going on here.
Wow. Yo, why do
Technology.
you flake us?
Flake you,
I feel like you
flake us, because
earlier.
you know we got, you know the reason I would flake us is because we
Talk
got
your truth.
booted
Talk your
fr-
truth.
Because we got booted from
Talk
the play,
your
we got
truth,
booted
buddy.
from the playoffs. You know the Lake us. We got flake us. So you know I had to flake a little bit, but no, I had shit to do today. Wow, it's an honor to be in your guys' presence. Who am I? Really, basically, you know I'm in your.
In our presence, we're waiting for you all day, bro.
I'm living in your world, guys.
No,
I'm
we're
living
not.
in your
We're
world,
not,
trying to
dude.
exist.
Dude,
You
we're
know,
telling everyone on the
doing my
podcast, like, wait till Mike gets on. He has crazy stories. He's gonna, like,
Not really,
blow it out
but you
the
know,
world.
at the same time, it's like I'm listening to this haunted house situation. I'm like, wow, you know, I've been in a few haunted situations myself.
Okay, talk about it, Mike. Like, what is your experience with the paranormal ghosts? Do you believe in ghosts and demons and
Yes, I do.
the devil? And
Yes,
things
I
like that?
do. Not the devil necessarily, but you know what?
The devil.
Well, that comes with it. That comes
That's
with
true,
it,
that's
right or
true.
wrong.
Oh, well, say it again.
The
Dude.
devil comes with that
The devil.
ghost,
Sure, of
demons.
course. It's all in the same wheelhouse. Absolutely. One thing I must say though is that you know what? There is certain energies that hold on to certain areas, and what I mean that is
Facts.
that you know, if you're in a house,
Fact.
you're in a place that you know people say, oh, this is this is haunted,
Correct.
quote unquote. There's energy there that you can't explain.
Correct.
Okay, for example, maybe like for I'd say about 5 months ago.
5 months ago?
Yeah, about
That
5 months ago, when me and Julian lived in the same place,
Jesus.
there was a disturbance in the night. And what I can say about this, what this disturbance of the night consisted of, was a shaking, a loud boom, and it was in the back of the house, which is
Two homeless people were fucking in the backyard. So I had to move out, bro.
No,
I had to move out.
No. It had nothing to do with that, dude. Like, we're not that close to downtown, Jay.
I know, right?
Hold on.
Hold the phone.
No. What I'm saying is that,
Yeah.
okay, I'm sitting here sleeping, minding my business. It's like about 3 o'clock in the morning. It's probably, I just moved here. I was like, whatever, da-da-da. And all of a sudden, I hear a big crash in the back room. Like, it's like in the backyard, like, boom! Like, it sounds like it sounds like a car crashed into the fence. And all I remember was that the girl who lives inside of me, because we're all renting rooms here in this house, her son started screaming, ah! Like, really loud.
Just like that?
Yeah. Ah! He was
God
going off.
damn
Yeah,
it.
his son was like, he woke him up.
Yeah.
And I remember I was like, I looked in the back and I was like, oh my God, because, my room is directly connected to the back side of the house.
Yeah.
And I'm looking out there, what the heck was it? And I was like, did something crash into the house? Or did something crash in the sky? What's going on? And I remember because the landlord who lives with us in the property, she woke up. She goes, Michael, ¿qué pasó? Michael, what happened? What happened? And I said, I don't know. I heard a big crash in the back. And she was like, sí, yo también. She's saying, oh, I heard it too. And you know what, dude? Like Jay, like a lot of people heard this sound. It wasn't just me. Like, it was a big
That's
crash in the
wild.
backyard.
I'll tell you what, I was there that night, but I'll tell you, I swear to this day,
Yeah.
I didn't hear anything.
Yeah.
I was asleep.
Jay was rock hard asleep that night.
I had to get up extra early and go to work.
I texted him about it, and he's like, "What the fuck? You really heard something?" No, Jay.
Yeah.
No, Jay. She came to knock on my door. Michael, are you okay? Did you
Y'all
fall?
just scared shitless.
She asked me in Spanish.
I was passed out, dude.
She asked me in Spanish if I fell from my bed. I said no. I said, señora, estaba atrás. Yeah. Like whatever happened in the back of the house. And she looked out
It
there.
happened in the back.
And she
Yeah.
looked out there, and
Told you.
what she told me was
Somebody was fucking.
No, listen to me. It wasn't
get dicked
wasn't
down.
bums or tweakers fucking. No. We know that's a lot more stinkier and a lot more, a lot more action going on, and there's a lot more screaming. But what happened was that she looked back there and she's like, Michael. She told me in Spanish, nothing has moved, nothing's been moved. Like nothing moved. I said, I know. I said, what happened? No sé. She woke up. These kids woke up, and I woke up. We don't know what the fuck it was, but whatever it was, it woke us all up.
Damn.
And I was like, I don't know what that is, but like it was like something crashed into the fence, and and there was no evidence for anything in the backyard. Nothing had been, it was the same.
Yeah.
We just heard a big loud crash, like something had crashed into the fence.
Damn.
So-
How loud was the crash, you think? Like, loud? Like,
It was loud.
Obviously not loud enough because it didn't wake me
No,
up.
but
Yeah.
Jay was gone. Jay was apparently out, but it woke me
I
up.
was passed out, dude.
He's
literally.
probably tired from work and shit like that.
Yeah.
Jay's a hardworking guy. We know.
so that shit woke you up like a bat out of hell. I fucking woke up, right?
No, because I heard it. Like, I heard something, like, crash into the fence. I woke the fuck up. I went out there. I looked out. My first instinct was like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, that's what I would have done the same shit.
Who's
Like,
breaking into my house?
correct.
Fuck this shit.
Right?
Like, I shined a flashlight back there. Nothing. I didn't see nothing. Nothing had moved. It was all the same. And Sandra went out, the lady of the house, who I called the landlord, she went to look back there. Nothing had really seemed had changed. And we were all tripping out, like, what the hell's going on? And
Damn.
you know what? To me, that's
scary.
maybe it's something paranormal. We can't explain. Some energy hit the house, like like a Hadouken, straight up Hadouken on the house that night, dude. A straight hot fucking Duken. Like, how do you predict that? How do you manage that?
I can predict it. You were just high.
No. I
Weed.
wasn't high.
Yeah.
I've been high on weed, dude. I thought like the wind was blowing, and I woke up. I go, oh, I was just high.
Right.
I
Right.
just went back to sleep.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
But you
busted
go
an
like,
Abro man. Yeah.
But you woke up and go, there's a whole conspiracy going on.
Yeah,
And
because
it's
we
like,
heard a loud crash. And no evidence of a crash whatsoever. These homeless people jumped the fence after fucking, and they were
Yeah.
never to be seen again.
No, I'm not, dude. Like I never met a ghost. I never met an alien. This is like funny to me.
Right.
Right. Of course. No, but like when I
It's like
experienced
funny to me.
that to me, that proved that there's something supernatural about this house that we lived in. I still live in. and I can't predict it, but I know that I've seen the spirit in my dream. Her name is Winter. And Winter.
Winter. Let's
and
go.
Is she a soldier?
No,
Oh.
Shannon Winter told her.
Winter.
She's a white girl with short hair, and
Is she hot?
Is she marvelous?
She got big fat ass.
She's got breasts. I'll
Does
tell
she
you that
twerk?
much. She's pretty.
Is she a succubus?
She's pretty. Hey, you talking about suck you this? I don't know all that.
Wait. Did you do stuff with her?
No.
Oh, okay.
But I'll tell you one thing,
You didn't
Jay.
take her to the movies.
Jay, I can't lie. This is what she told me one time. She's I'm not a big fan of your friend, but you know what? She told me that I'm not a big fan of your friend. I don't like him. She said it about you.
I know. You know why? You want to know why?
I don't know why.
I know why.
Tell me why, Jay.
Because winter doesn't like summer, doesn't like spring, and doesn't like fall.
Hey.
That's right. And I, on the other hand, like winter and like summer and spring and
Right.
fall.
This is when all seasons.
Straight up.
Right.
I like it when it's cold. I like it when it's hot. I like it when it rains. I like it when it's damp and humid.
Right.
But winter, I've never met Winter, but I'm sure she's a nice lady.
Right.
A real nice lady.
Yeah.
So anyway, Winter,
Winter Soldier.
please describe her in detail, Mike.
No, well, she was just she's a fair-skinned woman with short hair, and she told me, Michael, you know what? I'm not a big fan of your friend. And I said, why? You know, he's my friend. I got his back. I even told her, what are you talking about? I like this guy. I'm just not a big fan of him. Like, what are you talking about? I was arguing with her, and she's like, no. She was nice to me, but she, I don't like him. And I was like, what the hell? Like, really? Like, how could this winter spirit not like my friend? Like, he's cool people's, but I can't explain the unexplained. You know?
So you don't think she's a succubus?
No.
You don't think she's a demon
No.
trying to play favorites to cause division?
I don't know what she is, man. I'm not saying you. I mean, I don't believe that. I defended.
But she beat you up.
No,
Oh,
I defended you.
and she's still. So you argued with her.
No, I
You
said,
had a civilized discussion.
Yeah, I said, yo.
And she
yo,
still
I said,
likes you?
No, so what we talking about? This is my friend. We talking about? Oh, she's cool. She didn't mess with me. That's the only time I seen her. She's got like shorter, lane blonde hair, skinny white woman.
I thought she was fair skinned.
fair skin. You know.
Well,
I don't
she
know.
doesn't sound very
I don't
fair.
know if she's white or what she is. She could be mixed with all kinds of races.
She Eskimo?
Yeah.
For all I know, but her name is Winter.
Or
All I
is
know
Winter
is
like
that she didn't like you, and I don't know if she was a big fan of Aaron either. The guy who used to live at the house, Aaron. I don't know if she's a big fan of him, but all I know is that she don't have a problem with me. I don't know what I did right or wrong, but I was like, hey, if Winter's cool with me and she lives at that house, yo.
How come she didn't like Aaron?
I don't know, maybe because Aaron. Maybe,
That guy was cool. He sold pizzas.
who's Aaron and who's Winter? I need to know.
Shit, Aaron was a little.
Just put it in
Pendejo
perspective
when he
for people
wants
who are
to
not
be.
listening. This is like an inside stuff you guys are
Between
doing.
Mike and Mike, right?
Yeah.
Between Mike
So,
and Mike. Yeah.
First of all, who's Winter? Is Winter from Game of Thrones?
No, she came to me in the dream, and like I think she's a spirit who lives in the house.
All
So
right.
Winter is scared. All right. That's who it is. Is she female?
Yeah, she's a woman.
Is she hot?
She's pretty.
Damn. What are we talking about? White, black, Mexican?
She looks white.
Oh, she's not Nigerian. All right.
Nah.
All right. Going off of
I don't know why I
imaginary,
said that.
going off of Dreamland imaginary friends. Do you have one? Wallander, do you have one?
Man, I would love to have an imaginary friend who paid my bills. You know what I mean?
No.
That'd be amazing. Imagine having imaginary people say like, oh, I have an imaginary friend. Like, why are they not like good for you? If you have an extra person to help you, imaginary friend is an extra person. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's like two of you thinking.
Well, it's like the word imaginary.
Am I wrong?
How can your
If you're
imaginary
talking to
friend
another
pay your
human
bills?
being,
Mm-hmm.
that's two of you. That's double thinking.
Double trouble.
Yeah, like you know?
Yeah, it is what it is, right?
If I had an extra
From
person,
your point of view,
Yeah.
that's what you want.
yeah. So
And my point of view is like, well, you can't have it.
why not? Why cannot you not have imaginary?
Has your imaginary friend ever done that before for you?
No.
Well, then, shouldn't
But
you?
I don't think about imaginary friends.
Okay, cool. Right on. So your friend is Winter.
She's not an imaginary friend. She's someone that came to me in a dream. I wouldn't call her an imaginary friend. I would call
Well, that's
her.
why I said based on Dreamland.
I would call her an entity that lives
Oh,
in
my
5779
fucking
Roanoke
mind.
with the rest of those people. I don't even know. I have nothing against her. So Winter, if you're listening to this podcast, hey mama, I ain't got nothing against you. I'm cool with it. I'm down. But you know what? Like straight up, like if it's what it is, like
Let's get one thing straight. Let's get
what's
one.
up? What's up?
This is a voice cast.
Mm-hmm.
Totally different from a podcast.
Sure.
But it's all good.
But I like Winter though.
And,
like,
and you're right. If Winter,
Yo, like,
if Winter is
no
listening,
lie, Winter sounds like she sounds like a ride or die.
Winter, if you're down, girl, I ain't got no beef against you. I don't know what you going with my friend Jay. He's a good man. Jay's a good guy. Winter, change your mind about him, and you know what? I please you. I hope you do.
no, I already told you why she
Is
doesn't
Winter
like
his
me.
ghost?
I already told you why.
No, wait, is Winter a real person?
I mean, she's some kind of entity. That's all I know, big dog.
And Winter hates Jay?
No, she says she's not a big. She says she's not a big fan of him. Like she doesn't like you very much.
And I already know why.
Why?
Because I remember she doesn't like fall,
Is Winter
summer, or spring,
Wait, is Winter a
And I
real
happen
person
to
or a
like
ghost? I'm trying to figure this out.
including Winter.
Alright. Winter's not a real person.
No,
Alright.
no, Winter's not real.
I think
She's
I got
an
lost
entity.
in this. Alright.
Which could be may or
The
may
way he
not
was
be
talking about Winter seems like it's real, dude.
like a real person, right?
Yeah,
Like a
like-
person that went to
So
knock
have you
on
talked
his
to Winter
door
before?
to hang out with her, and he took her go eat food and drink coffee, right?
Mike, when was the last time you talked to Winter?
This was God about 8 months ago.
8 months.
Oh, about 8 months ago. Huh?
Yeah, she hasn't appeared to me in any dreams or nothing.
All right.
For
Based
8
off,
months, he
all
just
right,
appeared.
based off of entities,
Mhm.
you know. All right, you know. Let's talk about it. What do you think about Islam?
Islam. Well, what does that have to do with entities?
Well, aren't there entities in the religion of Islam
Well,
like there
there's
are entities
entities-
in the religion of Christianity?
Oh yeah, I've heard of the jinn in Islam. Jinn.
Well, let's talk about
And
it.
like in Christianity, there's demons.
Yeah.
Well, honestly,
And I was asking you if she was a succubus.
no, I don't know. I don't know for sure. I can't say that. But one thing I've seen from the videos we've seen, especially
Based off of Islam.
no, based off of like the chills videos we've seen, where we got Islamic guys in Islamic countries who are ghost hunters. They always run into a lot of spirits over there, a lot.
What do they say? What is it? What are they saying? Are they saying
Shmallah!
Bismillah,
They get
right?
scared.
Yeah. Bismillah.
They get scared. They say
Yeah.
Shmallah.
What does that mean?
I'm not
What does
sure.
that mean, Wallander?
Shmallah.
Bismillah.
It's like it's the same thing as like Christians use like
Oh my gosh.
yeah,
OMG, that's what
Yeah.
they're saying.
it's the same thing. It's not like 9/11. I think like, oh, we're gonna, it's not. It's like saying like hachu. Like you sneeze.
Like,
you
oh
say,
my God.
bless you.
Bless
Like
you.
it's shocking.
Bless
It's shocking
you.
at the moment.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So when they encounter objects moving,
like
Or,
bless
like,
you. Like,
supernatural stuff.
Yeah, when they-
it's
God-
the
it's
same
like,
thing.
It's like
yeah.
Allah
They're
bless
saying
this or
bless
something.
you.
Yeah,
bless
it's not like
Allah bless. Stay true.
exactly. It's not a big deal.
Right. No,
like-
but what I'm saying
Like
is
when
that,
you like when you sneeze, what do you say? Like hachu, like bless me. It's like astaghfirullah. Say astaghfirullah.
how come they don't say that then?
They say this. It's the same thing.
How come when they're going ghost hunting, they don't say,
Ghost hunting.
yeah, when they're going ghost hunting and
When
they
they get
encounter,
scared.
they
Well,
encounter something?
first of all, ghost hunting is not even in this like Muslims don't believe in ghosts.
What do they believe in? Wallander?
It's like when you die, you leave this plane, and that's it.
where
it's
do you
like-
where do you go?
You go to meet your maker. And you know what I mean? It
You
like
go to God, the Creator.
exactly like Muslims believe this plane, the world we live in, as not like a test.
hmm
And the next plane, that's where you really live. So so everything they do in this plane, like the real life plane, it's like work hard, pay your bills. You know what I mean? It's like what's it called? Like linear, like I gotta do this, that, and then I go to heaven, and then once I reach that other plane, I'm gonna live my life to the fullest. That's how they view it. Like if you meet like a really religious Muslim, like they live like happy, dude. I was like, what? Cause they don't believe in like electronics. They don't believe in none of this bullshit.
So how do they communicate outside of close interaction?
Within their community, they just communicate within their community. You know what I mean?
Like word of mouth?
Exactly. But they're really like it's like more. You know what Mormonism is?
yes.
It's the same thing, dude. Mormonism don't intermarriage. They don't marriage outside their family. You know what I mean? stay in their community. They build the same thing. People say, "Oh, it's Mormonism, like what's like Church of Scientology." Oh, you know what I mean? It's people finding community and they find that circle and they say, "Oh, I'm gonna stick to this." That's it.
But what is it based off of, though?
What is based off what?
Islam. What is Islam based off of? If not the Bible, and if not,
We don't
what is-
know. I'm saying I don't know. He says you don't know, but you coming out with like this is the truth. You're using
from my perspective and my point of view,
but that's not fair though.
how
Not
is that?
fair.
How is that not fair? Because you don't
Okay,
have a
okay,
legitimate
okay,
answer.
okay.
I have a legitimate
All right,
answer.
fair enough. Fair enough.
You don't have a legitimate answer.
Okay, I'm metaphorically, I'm gonna use what you're using. All right, I say to you, the sky is red, and he says, "Yo, sky's red." You go, "Yeah, the sky's red." Right?
And
then-
red.
And he said, "Who's lying? You or me?"
Well, the sky clearly.
And you go, "Oh, the sky's blue." I go, "No, fuck that. He's lying. Me, you saying sky's red.
Sky's red.
Sky's red.
Blood.
Let's go.
I'd be like,
Let's
you guys-
get it.
I'd be like, yo, you guys.
Sky's red.
I'd be like, yo,
Sky's red.
you guys are colorblind.
No, bro,
Clearly.
sky's red.
Sky's
We're
red, blood.
living out here.
You guys-
Get with
you
it.
guys-
What are you talking about? We see sky's red.
What do you see right now, legitimately though?
Red? What are you seeing?
Blue.
We
Like-
see red. You see red?
I see that red
I
sky,
see red
blood.
too, bro.
Oh,
Let's go.
oh,
Let's
God.
get it. I'm God, bro. I'm God.
I
What the
understand.
fuck you see?
I
That's
understand.
religion,
I
bro.
understand. That's
That's
not
fucking
religion.
religion.
No, it
is.
isn't.
It's the same thing. It's
No,
the
it
same
isn't.
thing.
No, it
You
isn't.
see blue, we see red. Same shit.
But are you colorblind? Because I mean, it's blue.
But that's what everyone has different
The
religions.
majority
There's
of
Buddha,
people can
there's
say it's
Islam,
blue
there's
over red.
Catholicism.
The majority. can say
Everyone
it's
has
blue.
their own skies, dude.
What the Rastafarianism?
Rastafarian. What others are there?
There's
Not
a
really.
Catholic, Christian, and you got
Hinduism?
Hindu. And you
All
got
skies different.
Buddhism.
Your sky is what is it like?
My sky, the sky I
Hindu?
see is blue.
My sky is Hindu, dude. I see Hindu. That's what religion is, dude. It's fucking like I agree with him. You just failed this
Okay.
argument.
Here's the deal. Here's the situation.
What's that, G?
Based off of religion, can you deny the evidence that supports right here on our planet Earth? Can you deny the evidence that supports what is written in the Bible?
Well, you have to.
It's a yes. It's a simple yes or no.
G, is this like a religious podcast?
No. We're in a
No.
religious pace.
Yeah,
We're talking.
exactly.
But
right,
no,
exactly.
but you have to use that same philosophy, saying like people read the Bible. No one. You read the Bible?
Yeah, I have.
I haven't read the Bible. So you're using the same philosophy, like everyone has read the Bible. So
Have you read the
No. I asked you a
Well,
question. I
you
said,
read
how
the
did
Quran?
Islam come to be?
No.
You read
I never read
No, I asked you the question how Islam came to be, right?
Yeah.
And you said you didn't know.
Correct.
And I'm giving you from what I know how it came to be. But
On your perspective.
and you're telling me that I'm wrong on my perspective. But you don't even know how it came to be. I'm telling you from what I was taught
Okay.
and what I learned.
Okay, I'm telling you what I'm taught, what I learned.
And basically you don't know.
No.
Okay, well, how?
I'll tell you how. I don't know.
You see?
No. The fact that you
I
say
love you, Wallander.
No.
I love you.
No.
I love
the fact
you.
that he
I
says
love
he
you too,
knows-
Mike.
No, you saying the fact that you know is very disturbing. That means you know.
Because that was taught that. That's what I learned.
So you were taught that you know it.
No, I taught it. I was taught that.
So how were you taught? How were you taught that creation of the world? Someone just taught to you like, oh, this is how this.
The creation of Islam, that's how it was.
Okay, what were you taught?
That's what it says.
You were taught Christianity,
Because
right?
I wasn't alive
Were
back
you taught
then.
Christianity?
I was taught Christianity, but to remain... See, we believe Bible is the truth.
Yeah.
But,
Dude,
there's a lot in
Listen
the
to me,
Bible.
brother. Listen to me, brother. I was like You know what indoctrinating means? I was indoctrinated with the religion. I was indoctrinated with Islam.
Then how come you don't
It's
know?
all propaganda, bro.
Then how
It's
come you
all-
don't know?
The fact that you're saying that you believe in that, it makes me like question like everything that someone tells me. I take it with a grain of salt.
Why?
You should.
They're professionals.
That's crazy. That you
That's
just-
not crazy. That's legit logic. So you're telling me that you've been going to school, learning from professionals, and you don't...
Professionals are humans.
Right, and you don't believe them.
I believe what I can see, touch, and smell, and like.
Okay, so you open up a book and you can read it.
No, like
Who taught you how to read?
Who taught me how to read? My elementary teacher from kindergarten.
Okay, so you believe. Oh, so you're telling me that you don't believe that you were
She
taught
gave me
how to
information. She gave me information. She goes, A, B, C, and D equals F, G, and D. I go, oh, that makes sense. But someone goes, oh, like you have to deduct. Like, it has to be deduction.
read? How?
What do you mean, how?
It's the same concept.
Religion is the same concept as A, B, C equals D, F, G?
Yes.
In what world of yours is that? Like, okay.
I was taught that.
Okay, you were, again, you used the word thought that. That's
No,
the
taught.
brainwashing.
Teach. I was taught. I was taught that.
You're brainwashing.
No, you're manipulating what I'm saying.
You say you were thought, so that, no, I can't even have. If you were thought something, that means you can't deconstruct it and.
What? But I'm not denying Islam.
But you're.
I'm not denying, dude. I don't believe in
Making
Islam.
it seem like
Oh.
you're making it seem like he grew up with you, Jay. Like, and he
Dude, I'm not even
like.
I don't even like Islam. Like,
No,
I'm agnostic.
I'm just. I'm asking
But he's saying he's religious.
No, I'm asking. I know he's agnostic because
Yeah.
we talked about it the other day. But you walked yourself in a corner. I'm
You
not gonna
walked
hold
in-
you.
No.
I'm not holding you to it, Wallender.
No, I'm
I
not.
love you. You're my friend.
Yeah.
I'm not holding you to it. All right. Just know that you were saying some wild shit.
I'm not saying what I said. I'm saying I thought Mike was gonna help me this whole podcast. He's fucking failing me right now.
No, it's all good. It's cool, man. Don't even trip. So
Oh,
basically,
you hell.
Islam.
They're gonna be on my side.
Islam has a
Okay.
lot of points to it,
Okay.
right?
I don't believe in
just
Islam.
like- I know, but just like Christianity,
Yeah.
right?
Just like Mormonism, just like Scientology, just like the
Right.
fucking the dude with
Okay, do you think that religion
Rastafarian.
holds
Exactly.
you down, holds you prisoner, like you're held captive because of religion?
every religion does. The fact that you saying one religion does like I don't know what's your argument right now.
I was asking you if you think religion holds you down, holds you captive, like a prisoner, and you said yes.
No, not for me, but I'm saying like in general, like on average, it does, dude. Religion is like like you with this team, you with that team, you with that team, and then once it does that, you get fucked up in your head, like, you know, because the longest time I thought, oh, I'm Muslim, I gotta behave like a Muslim. But I was like, what the fuck? I gotta behave like a human being. I don't gotta behave like a Muslim. Oh, I'm a Catholic. I gotta behave like no. Like, it's like it institutionalizes you.
So you're saying that not only does it hold you down like a prisoner, But you in a way you become institutionalized.
in thinking.
Your thought process becomes institutionalized.
Yeah, like just like you said, like you know, this is like you know anyone.
We're speaking in generalities.
Do you know anyone that went to prison?
Yes, I do. A few people.
Talk about them.
Well, there's
Like how would they like do like the first time, second time, third time? Like
first time I met someone in
because
prison.
I never been to prison,
was
dude.
my
Like
sister's
if I go to
boyfriend.
prison, I would pee my pants.
Not
I'm gonna
me.
lie.
If
You-
I go to prison, I'm gonna stay alert as
I'm
fuck.
tapping out, dude. If
I'm
I
not
go to
going.
prison, I'm tapping out.
I've never been to prison. I'm not
If I go
going.
to
tapping
prison,
out.
I'm
I'm not
I'm
going.
tapping
It
out,
would
bro.
ruin my
I'm
career.
tapping out.
It would
If
ruin
I
my
go to
career.
tapping
prison,
out.
I'm starting my own gang.
Fuck it.
Well, yeah. What are you gonna call it?
I'm
I'm gonna
tapping
call it.
out.
I'm gonna call it the doggies.
The doggy.
The doggies?
I said, we're not from Fresno, but we're just the dogsies. The dogsies. Because we are not.
What do you roll over for?
We're not with the black people. We're not with the Mexican people. We're not with the white people.
We're not with no
We're
human
just
people.
dogs.
Are you gonna be quick to roll over?
Yes.
Let's get it.
That's funny shit.
Yo, I'm really interested though. Like, talk about like stories, like, cause I never, like,
No, I've worked around a few guys who've been locked up, and you know.
what's the first thing that happens to you when you go to jail? Like, you just
No, I don't know, but from what I hear
get
is that
patted down and shit.
from what I hear is that it's no cakewalk. If you're gonna be like in a mainline prison, like not a PC prison, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to represent something. If you're black, you're gonna have to roll with the brothers. Mexican, brown looking, you're gonna have to roll with Mexicans or others.
That's scary.
If you're Asian, others or Asians, whoever the fuck's the main thing in there. So it's
What if I go in there like there's only people by myself?
you'll be in general population, which you might be fucked with. It's like I've heard. This is what I heard. If you're gonna be in jail and you look Mexican, you might as well roll with the Mexicans. If you look black, you might as well go with the brothers. Why? Because you want backup. Because one person ain't gonna do nothing, in prison. You're gonna get fucked with. That's
It's all
what I hear
racial
about.
now. It's
That's
racial.
what I hear about. Yeah. It's all around racial lines. It's politics. It's weird. So it's like, okay, so you're just a resident in Paradise Hills, Michael? Oh yeah, I live here. Okay, homie. You know what? Well, you know what? You gotta roll with the Serenos because this is our territory and that's where you live. Okay, whatever. What can I do about that? Nothing, because that's where I live. I'm not lying. Okay, yeah, I'm from some other place. No, this is where I live. I was been here since I was a kid. You gotta kind of go how you go.
Yeah.
And Jay, I know he'd probably have to go. He's forced to go a certain way because of his ties and his background, his family. He
Facts.
might have to go a certain way.
I would never be incarcerated.
You wouldn't?
No, never. No,
Dude,
it would ruin my life. It would
but
ruin
Jay,
my
if you
career.
were-
Dude, it happens to everyone though. Like,
But-
it might like
but-
luck.
No, it doesn't happen to
But
everyone.
Jay,
Wall
Jay,
ender.
Someone just drives and gets
No
a
wall
car
ender.
accident, dude.
Jay,
Like,
but let me
he's
ask
getting
you:
a car.
if you were caught up in that shit, wouldn't you have to choose what your family or your cousins were involved in, or else kind of like be like asked out? Is that
Facts.
kind of the situation?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, you can't just roam free. Fools will
Facts.
get mad at you.
Well, from my perspective and my point of view, is basically going off of what you already understand. Protection and
Being
Yeah.
safe.
be trying to stay safe while. See, that's where I get confused though. Like, how are you trying to stay safe
Cause you're in
and
jail.
becoming a part of a prison gang? Like, how are you being safe?
That's not what he said though. He's not gonna be in prison gang. He's saying like once you go to jail, how do you maneuver it to the point you come back home, like your mind is right, everything's right. You can't.
Of course,
I
you
feel like
can't.
once you go to jail, you're in like a different world. You're playing different
Oh,
rules.
you are. Because,
Dude, it's like
because
different,
you see different shit. You
Yeah.
see shit you haven't seen before.
different money.
Well, here's the
Money's
thing.
different, right?
Here's the thing. What I'm
Yeah.
talking about.
Yeah,
Like, if,
cigarettes and-
I'm not going to prison.
You're gonna
Listen,
stab a
listen.
nigga
I'm
with a
not.
cigarette,
all
bro.
cigarettes.
No, I'm not going to prison. I'm not going to
I'll
prison.
stab a
Cigarettes and
nigga for a
sandwiches.
cigarette.
Yeah, right.
Yo, give me that Subway sandwich,
let's get it.
motherfucker.
I'm not going to prison, but at the
Let's
same
go.
time,
BLT.
at the same
Stab a
time,
nigga with a cigarette.
you have to stay alert, and it's all about not crossing anybody.
Fair enough.
That's true, though.
But I'm saying like your whole paradigm changes, right? Like your whole thing.
No, not
doesn't?
necessarily. No, not necessarily. It's all about a matter of who you don't want to
Associate with
disrespect.
and touch. Yeah, that makes sense.
It's
Well,
all about who you don't want to disrespect.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to disrespect this podcast. It's been fucking great. I say we. Cause,
All right. That's the end of the voice cast. I Appreciate Wallander being here.
Let's go.
I appreciate Mike being here. He showed up late, but better late than never. Better late than never. This is the first ever voice cast for the
Many more to come.
for the Random and Random channel.
Many more to come.
We're hoping for many more to come.
Patreon, join the Patreon, bitches.
Oh yeah. Check it out on Patreon, Vimeo, YouTube. Maybe little snippets here and there on TikTok, Snapchat, Instagram, things like that. Twitter. There'll be a lot of promotions there for the voice. A lot of stuff there for the voice cast on Twitter. So with all that side stuff going on where you can hear in the microphone. That all beside that, it was a good voice cast, good episode. And until next time.
Hasta la vista, hoes.
You know what I'm saying, guys? Live life, do your best thing. You know what I'm saying? Be nice. Be the forgiver. 'Cause you know what? There ain't a lot of forgiving people left in this world, dog.
Click the subscribe button, click the like button, click the notifications bell for all the latest updates on my videos that I post. It'd be a lot cooler if you did. And plus, everybody's doing it.